everybody. I'm so excited you're here. Sounds like maybe someone else is going to join.
Hey, what the hell? Hey, what's happening? Oh, I'm so excited to be here.
It's our favorite professor.
Oh, I'm back again. I'm so excited I'm back. It's so great.
I'm so excited.
Wow.
And
Well,
it looks like you've got another ordinary
I have
box.
another ordinary box with some extraordinary things inside. I'm so excited because this thing in here is super, super cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, and super extraordinary, even though it's in an ordinary box.
Yeah.
But this one is different from last time. This box is a different ordinary box because maybe you have some of these boxes
I
too.
have lots of those boxes at my house.
Pastor Jason gave me this one too. He just got his name on
Wow,
there.
he really likes to order stuff on Amazon.
Yeah, he does. Well, his wife does, that's for sure. Anyways, so in this box, I have a really extraordinary thing to show you.
I bet you do.
You want to see it?
I would love
Do you guys want to see it?
What do you guys think?
Okay, here I go. I'm going to open it for you.
Okay.
You ready?
Okay,
here it
I
comes.
think I'm ready.
Okay, you have to be really careful with this one. It's actually kind of dangerous.
Ooh.
It's kind of dangerous. We don't play with things inside home, you know. These are really, but this one comes from a long time ago, remember.
Okay.
These are things from the Bible. I only find things that are from the Bible. You know, I do all these searches around and digging in the dirt and stuff and also looking in the ocean for things from the Bible. And this thing is for sure from the Bible.
Well, can I see it?
Are you sure you're ready?
After hearing all of this, I really
It's kind of
want to see it.
dangerous.
Okay,
Here it
I'm
comes.
ready, I'm ready.
Here it comes.
Lighter.
Yeah, watch. Oh. It didn't go that time. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's pretty special, right?
That is special.
You have to be careful because that's fire.
Yeah.
We don't play with fire, boys and girls.
Don't play with those.
That's really, you gotta watch out for Smokey the Bear and those guys because we don't play with fire. That's bad.
Yeah, so we should probably
You want to put it back in the box?
Well, maybe, but it looks like there's something else in your box.
What I didn't tell you about my special thing.
Oh, well.
I can't put it away yet. I have to tell you what this is from.
What's it from?
This is from a very old Bible story. This was like even before Jesus was born, this lighter came from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, oh yeah. You know, this lighter right here, this very same lighter I found in a place called Babylon.
Babylon.
Yeah, and there was this guy named King Nebuchadnezzar, and he had a big fiery furnace that had big fire everywhere, bigger than that big fire. And so anyways, this lighter was used to light the fiery furnace.
No way.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like the fiery
Oh
furnace?
yeah, the fiery furnace from King Nebuchadnezzar.
Wow.
Yeah, and it looks like one that you might find at Walmart, but I'm telling you what, this is the one from there because I studied it with my special glasses, you see.
Yeah.
I can look really close and I can tell this is the
Tell that
one.
it's really old.
It's really old. And so anyways, that's what we're going to talk about today, guys and girls, because there were some guys that went into a fire. And so we're going to find out about who they are because they didn't get burned up. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Yeah, but if you touch this, you would get burned up, so I have to be really careful. Yeah, so I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put it away. But I do have something else in here.
Can I see it?
Yeah. You want to pull it out?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's see.
Look at that.
It says, God gives extraordinary courage.
Whoa, extraordinary courage. That's pretty cool. That's like the lion guy from that movie, the Wizard of Oz. You remember that guy? He wanted to have courage.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, but God gives extraordinary courage. I think the lion, he should have just prayed and asked God for courage. That's what I think.
You're right. The movie would have been a lot shorter.
Yeah, it would have been shorter, but that's okay. Anyways, so God, that's our big idea, isn't it?
You know what? It is.
I'm so smart. You see, guys, I'm smart. Yeah, I have a lot of things up here. Okay, anyways, so you guys should say this thing with us. It says, God gives extraordinary courage. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Wow. So, are we going to, like, do our Bible story now?
I think we are.
Are we going to do worship, too?
I think we are. Should we do worship first?
Oh, I think we should do worship first. You guys want to do worship first? Okay, good. Yeah, let's do worship first. Okay, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
I am so excited to share today's Bible story with you. Have you ever been afraid? Maybe you needed some courage? Well, today's story is going to help you. It's found in Daniel chapter 3, and it's about 3 of Daniel's friends. Their names are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Now, at this time, King Nebuchadnezzar, say that 3 times, was ruling. And he decided that he wanted to build a statue. Now, this statue is 90 feet. 90. Like, that's huge. That is 5 giraffes. You know, the big giraffes, not the baby giraffes. 5 giraffes standing on top of each other to get way taller than even the ceiling is. Can you imagine? So he wanted everyone, when music rang, to bow down and worship this statue. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were not going to do that because they worshiped the one true God. Well, King Nebuchadnezzar found out that these 3 boys weren't worshiping the statue like he wanted everyone to do. So he decided that they needed to be punished. And he decided he was going to send them into the fiery furnace. Can you imagine? It was so hot, and he put them in there, and he's watching, and all of a sudden he sees a 4th person in the flames. And he realized that who Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were worshiping was the one true God, and he had sent an angel to protect them from the flames. So he called them out of the fiery furnace, and he decided that all of his people were going to worship the one true God that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were worshiping. That's a pretty awesome story, isn't it? I bet Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were pretty scared, but God gave them courage, and they knew that nothing was going to happen to them because of their love, their trust in God. All right, guys, well, I hope you had fun learning about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. I'm going to turn it over to Carl for some fun.
What up, little chicken nuggets? It's me, Carl. Cool, right? Whatever. Welcome to Grow TV.
Welcome to Grow TV. Introducing your host, Carl. And your co-host, Cassie. Where we learn, where we grow, and we talk about Jesus. Once again, welcome to Grow TV.
Hey there, sick intro, right? Me and myself. Not a big deal. It is a big deal. Whatever. Want to see something cool? Check this out. Pretty fly, right? It's a cactus. Or what the French call cacti. Yeah, I know French. I'm very cultured. I'm a very complex and intriguing individual. Oh.
Whoa, are you okay?
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Out of respect for gravity and all.
Sure. So I wanted to come by and ask if you're all right.
Oh, for sure. Never been better. Soup's all chill-tastic.
Soup's all chill-tastic?
Soup's all chill-tastic. Super chill and fantastic.
Did you make that up?
It's a thing I heard.
It's most definitely not.
WYS.
What does that mean?
Whatever you say.
See, this is what I'm talking about. You're not making any sense.
Well, maybe that's just because you don't speak cool.
Cool isn't a language.
Oh, it is. I'm speaking it.
Oh, really? So how do you learn to speak cool?
Gassy, you don't learn it. It learns to speak you. All right. You see, being cool it's like if you did, what am I saying? You can't explain it.
All right, so it's lunchtime, and I'm guessing cool people don't eat regular food, right?
Of course not. Cool people eat brioche buns, squid caviar, and gelatin.
Ah, that's too bad. I brought too much food and I figured you'd want to share.
Really? What do you got?
Peanut butter and tuna fish sandwiches, your favorite.
Really?
With seaweed potato chips.
Really? All right, I'll have some, please.
Are you sure? I thought you were too cool.
I'm not. I'm not cool. I'm just really hungry.
All right, here you go.
Thanks. Yes.
You know, Carl, you gotta be careful with this whole cool thing.
In what way?
I'm just saying, if you start worrying about being cool and doing what everyone else is doing, it might lead you to a bad place.
Oh, wow. I never thought of that before. Isn't there a story in the Bible like that?
Yep, the story of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. People of the city would start worshiping idols, and they would gather to bow to them. But the three of them chose not to bow down.
Oh, no. Isn't that going to get them in trouble?
You're right, and it did. Even after the king and his officials threatened them and told them to bow, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego chose to honor the one and only God.
That's right. Then the king was like, well, I'm going to throw you in the fire. And they're like, well, we don't care. Because God, he's going to save us. And even if God doesn't, we're still going to worship him.
Exactly. Then the king had them turn up the fire 7 times hotter than usual. So hot that the guard that put them in there died from the flames.
I forgot about that. What happened next?
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were thrown in, and guess what? They didn't burn up. They even began walking around inside the furnace. And when the people on the outside looked in, they saw a 4th person. A lot of people think that was God.
How cool is that?
So cool. So when the king saw them, they pulled them out. They looked and saw that none of them had been burnt, not even their clothes. It was a miracle. And from then on, the king decided all the people in the land would worship the one true God.
Wow. I would say those 3 were cool.
Yeah, but not that kind of cool.
What do you mean?
Well, sometimes being cool means doing what everyone else is doing. But Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego didn't do that. They knew there was only one God, and they wouldn't bow to any idol, no matter how much trouble they were gonna get in.
I guess you're right. I need to be cool just like them. It's just
what?
It's gonna be tough to do that. I mean, I don't know if I could be thrown into a furnace and have joy like they did. I mean, I just get scared thinking about it.
It's okay, Carl. Just like God didn't allow them to be alone in the furnace, God also won't allow you to be alone in your life either, even the scary parts.
Well, that's good to know.
Yep, and we can never forget that God gives us extraordinary courage.
That's a good point, Cassie. I'd also like to add, wait, what?
Oh.
That's our big idea! Today's big idea is God gives us extraordinary courage.
This is a big one, so let's say it on the count of 3.
1,
2,
3. God gives us extraordinary courage! Woohoo! Yeah! Today we learned that being cool really isn't important.
Right, Carl, and that God will always be with us through the tough times.
Well, kids, thanks for watching, and make sure to avoid any furnaces, because they're hot. Really hot. All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching, and tune in next week for a new episode of Pro TV.
Welcome back, guys.
Oh, I don't know if this is exactly the right
You
one.
know, I thought maybe it wasn't that old.
Well, I mean, it's old, but it may not be quite that old, I
You
guess.
know, maybe not before Jesus.
Well, I better be careful with this because I know Pastor Jeremiah here at the Ladies Campus, he won't be too happy if I light his brand new carpet on fire.
I mean, it's brand new.
Oh, he could get really scary, that guy. Okay, I'll put that right there and keep that away. So, anyways, but that was a really good story about the fiery furnace and stuff. And how God protected Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
That's right. God gave them extraordinary courage.
Yeah, you know, I'd be pretty scared if I was going into a fiery furnace because I don't like hot things. I like it when it's really cold and it's snowing outside. That's pretty cool. But it's really hot in that furnace, I'm sure.
I bet.
And I heard that when I was reading the Bible, they turned up the fire 3 times hotter than normal.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's so hot! I can't even imagine. Yeah, but God
crazy.
protected those guys. And you know what was even cool? Was when I was reading it, it said that Jesus was in the fire with them. Yeah, he's got, even the king Abednego, he's like, the Son of Man is in there. Whoa!
I think that's the coolest part.
Man, that's really cool. And God protected him like that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So anyway, we have to remember that God gives us extraordinary courage. That's right, guys and girls. And God gives you extraordinary courage, too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you wanted to share with us today?
Well, I think I have one more artifact to share next week. Do you think I could come back and share it next week?
You know, if you already found the artifact, I think you can.
Oh, boy, I'm so excited! I get to come back next week again. Oh, man. Okay, I'm gonna go get the artifact, okay? I'll see you later. I'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.
Well, that was a fun day, wasn't it, guys? Remember, don't play with fire or lighters. Now, if your parents want to pause the video after I'm done talking, there's going to be some discussion questions for you guys to chat about as a family. If you don't do it now, save these discussion questions for later, and you guys could chat over the dinner table or sitting by the fireplace. But you probably don't want to do that in July. But it would be work for the story, right? Well, thanks, guys. We'll see you guys next week.